No way.
No, but 20 spots, mate.
Alright,
You're out, mate.
I'm recording so Smex and Mikey can follow the conversation.
Alright, can I have a put message for Smax? Fuck you, Smax.
Yeah, I hope your house gets pulled down by the hurricane.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Mikey, I love you.
Okay, right. I wanted to look at this first fight, see how this went. Okay, let's listen.
Just haven't watched a second of the bottom being here. Like,
I think I can like remember what happens. Then we like get hacked or something on the high ground.
yeah, I think Boom neglects to heal me for some reason. I can't remember.
I don't know what you're on about.
Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
Maybe I did.
Well, I remember it now.
Actually, I think I botted out healing here. I remember.
Where's that Zen? Just from the last, okay.
Yeah, I'm behind the. They hacked me, then boot me down.
So, we should have already engaged them, right? Like, wait.
Oh, they talked to Moira. Why did we spend so much time talking about fucking
Oh
Zen?
my
They didn't
God.
have it.
You were like, you couldn't remember until talking Zen. No fucking hell, dude.
Behind the.
Well, either way, if we know they have Zen now, we know what to do.
Alright, yeah, then we shouldn't be engaging. We need to.
I think actually like we should have like a condition, like let's say they have Hog Sombra, no Brigade, then we just engage when we see the opportunity, like with Nade.
Yeah, but
Because with this comp we wait and we're just gonna get hacked like we did here. Like look what happened.
what do you want us to engage upon if they have a Moira?
Whatever's needed.
Anyone, right? Anyone that's naded.
Lucio potentially?
Yeah, that's fine.
They're chasing me.
Whoever gets naded, apart from Moira, I'll be going,
Look at
right?
this. Look at this. Look at me.
Dude, I was healing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're
Do
really...
me if I didn't have much time.
I could have probably saved you. I didn't realize that Smex was also low.
I'm reloading.
Wait, can you go back? I want to see what Chris took damage on and why I fucked up. Was it just like a bunch of people taking damage? Am I saying
So
that?
Smex got hacked. You went for the nade
yeah,
on
I think he
Smex.
was
You missed the nade
Oh.
here.
Fucking.
I don't know what you're on about. I have a nade on. I was.
Chris
Oh,
got hit.
you got
Chris
fucked
got
by
hit
the
by.
Hog,
Yeah,
right?
I think this is Chris's fault honestly.
What the fuck?
No, I think it's like a series of events, right? Like Smex is a Measure Matrix. I'm trying to save Smex, and then Chris just got like fucking 2 pots by Hog.
Wait, can we see why is Smex even there in the first place, by the way? Can we get back?
I think he got hacked, right?
He got
Oh,
hacked.
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah,
he got
yeah.
hacked and then.
Yeah, look,
booped.
he got
He got
hacked
pooped and
and
hacked. That's unlucky. That's pretty unfortunate.
They're chasing me. One's anti. Hog hacked.
Smex, mate, you're off the chain, mate.
That's unfortunate.
Live, sir.
What's our Lucio doing? Could he not have been healing me?
I
But he
think
can't really drop.
Lucio has to stay here because he can't really get back up here easily if he drops.
And because as soon as I go, the Diva will go and boom it as well. He's always going, like, he always flies up, goes down, flies up, goes down.
Their comp is actually really difficult for ours. Like I think their comp actually counters ours a bit.
Pretty aids. If we don't get a one shot, if we don't get a good nade and engage, I think we fucked it up.
I don't know the matchup, but how easy is it for a Sombra to mark an enemy Sombra?
What as?
Like, if
Not
Mikey plays
easy.
only to find Harcudus and have
I think
the
it's
cunt,
pretty hard.
is it hard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's.
It sounds inconsistent, right? Sometimes it might work, sometimes it's gonna be like pretty fucking.
I mean, sometimes he can. It's not like.
But I don't think it's something you can do as a set plan because I think it's too inconsistent.
It's maybe something like really advanced that we could set up though. Like think about this, right? We have Smexy boy here, Chris is here. Why? Like if we had both our tanks on this side, only place that someone's gonna hack him from is like this area here, right? So if Mikey just like stood in this corner here and waited, we could potentially kill the Sombra there. But that's like pretty advanced, like
No, that's not a bad idea.
setup.
It requires
A lot of
potentially
coordination.
I mean, it
requires
depends, like-
scouting. I think
If
Like,
Mikey does that, then he's not like farming EMP on tanks, right? So that could be like.
You're investing a lot in it working, but
Yeah,
if it
it's
works,
like,
it works
a
well.
if
gamble.
you decide to go the other side, then you'd like.
But our tank, but the
But if our
the whole
tanks are
point
both
is
here,
that our
then
tanks on the left. There's no reason for somebody to be on the right, you know, because somebody's doing nothing
Yeah.
either.
Maybe that's true.
I think it's something that's really like probably quite hard to set up though.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds complicated, but it's easy to set up, right? Like we literally just have our tanks on the left and Mikey on the left.
I mean, maybe
waiting.
it's something on this map we just say like pre-hand, like okay, our tank's gonna play left side of the dildo, Mikey's gonna play on our left side, and Mikey's like one job is if they have Sombra, like first thing we scout if they have Sombra, then this is what we're gonna do. Tank's playing here, Mikey plays around like this corner here, or potentially here, so we can still shoot. Or like stay in Viz and see what's going on, but if the Sombra comes to hack here, he can instantly hack. Like their Sombra goes for a hack, he hacks as well, and we just insta kill the Sombra because she's fairly exposed.
He's also
here.
in position to like hack their tanks as well, right? If Sombra's not there, like if our tanks drop on the left and Orion's like swinging on tanks, he's already in that position. Then Orion like needs to shield or like back off so he doesn't get hacked,
To be
which like relieves pressure.
To be fair, what we could actually do, Smex doesn't actually need to be on top. Like Smex could be stood on the floor here, and our Winston could be the one who's like on the front. Our Winston could be the one who's like baiting here, or like baiting up here, and Smex is just down here in front of us, ready to Matrix if the worst comes to the worst. Smex can shift away as well. Like we have Matrix, we have Nade. I think that's probably the safest option. We have our Winston on top, Smex down here. But then again, the Sombra might just go for the hack on.
I think Smex should be like trying to find the Sombra and deny hacks and stuff, right? Like
Actually,
he needs.
Smex doesn't even need to
needs
be
to,
here.
like-
Smex can
Smex, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
can
Smex
be
can
on
literally
fire,
stand here. He can literally stand here. Chris, you can be here. Their Sombra's not going to try and hack Smex from here. Their Sombra's going to try and hack Chris. So Mikey can be stood here and just...
Yeah, Smex, you hear that?
Not on a Smexy little shitbag.
Alright,
Oh my scrim.
it's a bit of a side note, but...
Yeah, actually, that's
Okay, so let's see what happened here.
What's it, Chris? When you like directly under me, it's like so awkward.
Yeah.
Like
I
looking
tried to
directly
jump
down.
off because then I can't take damage, but
I mean, here's just.
I'll just call this one an unlucky one, yeah?
I'll call it unlucky.
That was unlucky, yeah.
Someone
Chris,
coming
mate.
in. I'm gonna hold the other side of the point. Someone's left. Someone out. Someone TP'd out. I'm reloading.
Even
Rush
pushing.
it in.
Okay, it's fine. They cap. We lose. We have no Chris right now. Our priority here should still be farm Nano. Like everyone needs to keep in mind here, we're still farming Nano. That's our one goal.
But like, I agree that should be done on bomb, but shouldn't we also at the same time be looking to hack the D-ring for a nade, so we can engage, or do we always just like let's say we hack right now, right? We hack, we get a nade on 2 people. We haven't got Nano.
Yeah,
Are we
we
still
can go.
engaging? Okay.
What happened here?
Michael Adams got
Michael
He
Adams
got
got hooked.
unlucky. Because I don't think that's what I don't think we went into any of these fights looking to get a hack ASAP on D-ring.
Yeah, I think like there's some situations where we don't need nano before we go.
Nice hook.
Like Kib's like set up in a good position to like flank and go on them, or like Mikey's got a good hack, or
Yeah.
they're out of position and we can like nade.
Like, how hard is it? I haven't played Sombra and Goats ever, I don't think. How hard is it to hack a D.Va in Goats? It's fucking hard, right? Because you're
I mean, the Diva's probably like looking out for it,
pretty-
spinning around.
Pretty simple.
Yeah? Okay. Well then, we should have a hack then at the beginning of fights and a nade. That should be the way we start the fights. What Elk said.
Ooh. Probably win this if we nano. Probably win this if we nano. Chris,
No, we
actually.
won. We won this. We won. Watch, we win. I'm going deep. Look at me. Yeah,
Dude,
boy.
I just remember watching Cruz wall riding around, kind of in my vision. I was like, I don't know if this will hit him.
What is your nano sensitivity?
100.
To be fair though, I'm right in front of Chris. Like, look, I'm literally in front of Chris.
To be fair, like that's on me for not realizing Cruz is in front of me. Like, I'm pretty sure you were in front of me for like a second. Danny,
I'm
you
going
were
in. I'm
like-
going in.
Sombra hack.
Anyway, we still win here.
Yeah, I mean, get nano. It doesn't matter if you fuck it
Nice
up.
nade again.
Nades, there's actually so much responsibility on our Anna against
Yeah,
this shit
yeah.
to get a good nade. It's like,
Probably
you
why
start
we're
the
losing.
no.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? I hit like
No, Anna,
two or three
Anna,
nades,
Anna,
bro.
Anna.
I just have to ask for the 18th time. We're flying on the 18th, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Right. So
I'm playing on the 20th.
let's look here at what we got going on here. We have Winston. We have like at least this fight should be won for sure. This
Yeah.
next fight, which is the strength of this comp. Like we win a fight and we just have like another 2 fights we can win if we cycle
some
well.
shit.
We
Yeah,
just
So-
repeat this one,
if
right?
we
So here, like I
next time
think
we go out to their spawn.
easiest way we can win this is just let them come in and EMP. So I actually
Yes.
I don't know if going out into their spawn is necessary here, right? Because we still need to play around our Ana line of sight, I think. So
Can Anna not see everything in their spawn
What-
though? She like
she-
walks in.
Yeah.
if
Was this the one
if
we
we
went in their
okay,
spawn?
so there's 2 ways of thinking about it. If we engage here, we're basically getting less percentage on the point. Like we're getting less value out of our fight, right? But if we're holding our Ana here, our Lucio here, we let them come in towards point. They do their thing over here. Like we still have the ults, and they're taking more time to like get to point. So essentially, we're getting more value from our ults. But that being said, like I'm also fine with engaging here. Like I'm also fine with being proactive. Like this is on you guys to decide. If you want to look at it objectively, like I think this is the best way to do it. We just have our Ana Lucio on the high ground, and we just choose where we want to engage. Because Goat's going to do the same thing. They're going to go like this. They're either going to go here or they're going to come behind us, and we rotate. The benefit of this comp is we can just keep rotating away from them, so it's absolutely fine. But I think this is on you guys to decide what you want to do. I think both are fine. So this fight we
Diva
just
bomb's good in their spawn, right? Like better than on point. So that's the only
Yeah,
ult we need
yeah,
to get
yeah.
in spawn.
And Diva Bomb's still good here on point, but yeah, it's probably better on spawn.
And it's like surprising if we randomly do it in their spawns.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
it's
that's a
we can mix
significant
in,
factor.
but we were like
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it every fight where
Yeah,
that's
we
probably
did.
where we went wrong.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm fine with engaging outside here. It's on you guys to decide. But important thing is, like, here we only use EMP. Like, we win the fight with EMP here, literally.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And this fight,
So-
off the back of this fight, we probably farm a nano. So
Yeah, we
like
should.
we use EMP, we focus together, we win the fight. Should guarantee win the fight if we don't fuck up the engage. We can make a plan like this, right? Engage with EMP. If we need to, we're gonna lose you all. That's the call. Next fight, let's see what happens.
I think like we EMP, I should call to Cruz I want to speed in a nade. And then here we should probably call they have beat because he hasn't used beat yet. I don't think.
Yeah, it's also a good point. Like,
So we should be trying to like
I-
outplay
yeah.
beat. Like he's 90%, but that's basically he could have it.
yeah, that's my bad. I actually forgot to mention it there. Like I talked about what we're gonna use, but I didn't even mention like what they have. So like we say like we're doing this fight, we're doing this. They potentially have beat, so Mikey needs to be careful of that. But if he gets EMP's Lucio, we're all fine. But yeah, just have to bear in mind what they always have.
They're gonna come left, I think.
So here we.
I guess if we fuck up and they beat, we just commit morals
Yeah.
and try to win.
So this is a good, really good engage. Yeah, I'm like this is a good engage. We just focus together here. Like all we have to do in these fights when we engage, person who's in the front, can't like this is what you did here, Chris. You were calling Ryan, which is fine. I think that's all we have to do. Just all focus the same targets here.
Whoever's purple, I'm gonna call for it.
Yeah, everyone just repeat targets. Like that's all I want here. I don't want people to say I'm on this person, I'm on this person. Just repeat who you're focusing here. It's the easiest way for everyone to know who you're actually on.
And then I think like after we kill like the first few, like we should be thinking like, oh shit, like we need to like make sure we all survive together. Like if we kill Ryan and one other person, like everyone's forward should be like, how's their backline doing? How's our frontline doing? You know, like we just need to sustain and then kill more. Instead of just thinking like, what's the next target? You know, like think how you can lose the fight. Which would be me and Cruz feeding probably. You guys.
Yeah.
But we don't, mate.
With this comp, like if we have our supports in good positions, like tanks and Kib, you need to think like you're fine. Like just don't feed and you're fine. Like be in position. Like when we're engaging, like you're gonna have Ana heals to back you up. So chances are we EMP, you have Ana heals to back you up. Like you should be okay.
I think now this go every single time they walk in, the brig is like the main target for me to punch. Or
Yeah. So I
it
think
does nothing.
when we're playing here against this comp, now they've switched goats. Now they've switched to goats with Brig. I think Brig in every goats comp is like should be one of our main focuses, because I think she wins fights if we don't deal with her. Like let's say we die. Let's say we hard commit on Lucio, and they like I think the only scenario is like if we get a good nade on someone, then we commit on that person. But if we don't really get a nade, let's say we just nanoing Winston in, I think the focus should be Brig always, because Brig is the one with like burst heal. So if we focus anyone else but Brig, she can burst heal that person. But if we're focusing Brig, she can't burst heal herself. So I think that's like the mindset behind it. And also if we kill Brig first, then like she's a huge part of like why they win fights, just because of like the damage she does to tanks and the sustain she has. So like killing her first is like really important for us.
I always try to nade for Brig over like other people too.
Yeah.
So like if I nade Brig, then we need to like commit and kill the Brig. 'Cause if the like we go for a naded Lucio and Brig's alive, they probably still have a.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, this is where we go nano Winston.
Cover right side.
Not sure who jumped on there, Chris, but anyway, we hit a nade. We focus Ryan.
Bomb hit.
Okay, so we throw the bomb.
I think maybe you could have ordered earlier, Chris.
Yeah, I should have done. I should have done.
Something weird happens. I
Yeah.
remember this. I nade and like something blocks my nade, so it becomes weird. And Kib
This is just about you and Smex talking about like when you have these combos, you can just like if you're not like if we haven't already won the fight here, you just pop ult and just like fling them around and get value. Yeah, get some value from the
This
diva.
whole
ult.
thing would be fine if I didn't in, by the way. Pretty sure we just win.
So we got the
I mean,
diva
yeah.
actually. We got the diva.
We're still up a lot here.
Wait.
go back
Can you
here.
go back 1 second? I want to see that nade. I think it hit the bush. And I'm more interested in it.
The Lucy hit, dude. He sidestepped me. I was so confident I hit him.
Yeah, I think we just win this if Kib doesn't in actually.
Wait, so Lucio was slept, right? And someone-
Although like
Yeah, someone like him.
this is also like, so look, let's look at this objectively, right? So Lucio is the only one close to us. He's the only one close. Like, these people are out now, they're safe. We're not going to re-engage on this.
Well, I think I'm about to do that.
But I don't think this is, I don't think this is good.
Do I die for this?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you do, but...
We don't.
it puts
Yeah,
us in a
yeah.
bad situation. Like, the point
Yeah,
is...
you're right.
We should be
This is-
doing that call to go back.
Yeah, this is exactly the situation where we should realise...
All we need to... Sorry, but all we need to do now is survive, let Mikey build 20% of vault, and then we win the map, right?
Yeah,
Anyway, we fuck this
basically.
up is by
Yeah.
inting
Yeah.
for like a Lucio kill, which is fucking irrelevant.
This is just discipline. Like,
It's just
like
greedy.
here we see they're here. I think this is you like having Winston Orton thinking, oh, I need to do something with my Winston Orton. I'm going in. But like, yeah, this is not necessary. Like we can just get out here and just win the game of farming. Because they're so far away here. Like we're not getting them now. It's just like go back.
Like we should go back, especially when Kib dies. Like let's say he died for some other reason and didn't just fall off a map.
Yeah.
We should have run back before when that happened.
So
And
anyway,
then we
Boombox
just got like
dies.
zapped to death. I got
Boombox
like
dies and we lose. So
Nice boom.
now we're in a shitty situation because with this
Oh.
comp. With this
Well-
comp now, we have to re-engage, which is like the hardest part.
We should have a lot of tools to do it. We just like this EMP. We
Yeah, Mikey fucked up here. So I already told Mikey, like in the situations where like they EMP first, I don't want him like EMPing because it's just only situation where we EMP like after they've also EMP'd is like, let's say we kill someone or we get Lucio off. Those are the only situations where Mikey's gonna follow up EMP here because I don't think. Yeah, this is not a good EMP.
and then they diva bomb us and spawn and just win.
And also
Next
we're already
time, right?
97%, so like the EMP is not necessary. Like it's fine for us to lose that fight and not EMP and just go next and win with EMP.
Don't get diva bomb and spawn.
Go left side and they can't do it.
I think we cool they have diva bomb here, but we didn't really know what to do.
Aaron, there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, I mean,
If he's gonna do it in spawn, he's gonna do it in your spawn. Like
I guess we just need to move together and then use a Winston bubble for it or something.
So now-
I don't know.
Yeah, now we're in a situation where like this is what Eagle
But this
do.
is
Like
GG.
when they get in this situation, they just do this all the time.
close you fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, we should have been able to snowball with ults when we were in their spawn, but we like didn't get value out of some of them, and then we
This
overextended.
This is what happens a lot against this team. Is we do everything we need to do to win the map, but then we just fuck small stuff up, and then
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they're so good at closing it out. And that's just the strength of like a really good team.
We stayed too long.
Like we make some good plays, just we make the same amount of small bad plays.
Yeah.
But we can play this comp way better though. I think on every first fight, every re-engage, we're not doing the way Fusion do it. Like Fusion, I mean, they weren't playing against this comp exactly on some of the maps, but still, the way they do it is literally just wait. They come in, and you play off the nade, the Sombra hack nade. You know, you play off that, and if you don't get that, you're waiting. You're kind of like waiting them out, like making them come into your, I don't know, your zone and looking for Doomfist to get a punch, or still waiting for that like combo. But I don't think we're ever like communicating when they walk in. All right, like I'm going for the hack now. Like Boombox, you ready? Hacking Diva. All right, nading, and okay, let's go. They're naded. Like I don't think that ever happened once, and that's like the bread and butter to this comp, right? Or at least that's the way Elk was explaining it. I haven't finished watching it, but I watched a good hour and plus of it.
Yeah. On the fight.
I feel like if we do that coupled with like what we're already doing, we're actually really good on this map.
I think in order for that we need like calm comes first.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we just have a structure of who needs to be calling at this point in time. Okay.
Well, the idea is like the idea is like with this comp, like we don't like everyone's doing their own individual thing with the one goal in mind of farming nano or playing around like the other cooldowns. So honestly, like there isn't really that much that needs to be said. Like you're all doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Like potentially, if Kib wants to flank behind, he says like, "Oh, I'm flanking behind," but it's not even necessary really because he's solo anyway. What he's doing is not really impacting anyone else. Like maybe he could say, "I'm flanking behind Chris and Smex. Can you put pressure on now?" And like do something like that. Like just put a bit of pressure on, and then he has a window of like going in free. But honestly, all we're really talking about is like close to nano. If we get hack. If Kib wants to go in and pressure someone, What you want to say, Chris?
I'm saying if we hit a nade as well.
Yeah, if we hit nade.
Yeah, it's like certain conditions where we do stuff, and
Yeah,
we should
and-
all know those conditions, and then it should be like ingrained in our
Still
mind.
die.
And especially like if you're on land and you know the conditions where you're going in, there's
Yeah.
no way you like fuck it up, you know. But if you're
Yeah.
like calming and then you like overcom, there's a chance you fuck it up. But if we have planned stuff, it's good.
definitely need to practice patience when playing this comp.
Yeah, it's actually my biggest fault is against tank comps. I'm always dying, and it's like it's a really big issue.
Everyone needs to understand like just patience, like, and playing patiently. Like, I know when you're playing Overwatch, like there's always that like feeling deep down, like, oh, I'm not doing it. I need to do something here. Like, oh, I hate that feeling. Like,
6K.
but you need to be at peace with that feeling and just say like, okay, we're playing against this comp. The way we win is if we play patiently and farm nano, and just think about it that way. Like, it's all about your mindset when you're playing against these kind of comps. Like, you just have to be patient and wait for the right moments because they're gonna come. That's the nature of this comp and why we're playing the comp. Mistake, like, same there. If like we secondly, they're already like chances. I don't particularly want to look through every single point.
I think we just need to
Did we play
general
goats here?
thing.
Someone engaging someone. You guys? To
Yeah. Didn't we get like YOLO
okay.
charged or something? Wait.
No, you fucking get raped actually.
Mikey said that he didn't have bubble up or something, or couldn't bubble.
No, his
getting
bubble
caught up,
sensitivity was too high,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we couldn't bubble. We got charged.
They were doing last time.
We like
And
I guess it's good to talk about the first fight because I remember they went like Lucio Moira dive and we went goats and then they went to spawn. We had position and then we fucked it up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let's go Palace point, right? So this is more like about position and holding stuff.
If we don't
And
have Ryan, we should wait till point open.
how we should hold chokes when they have to come into us when we have
no,
goats.
Ryan.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're gonna match.
Where's the
They're
point?
gonna match. They match.
Like here, I think we should have spared them as Diva's fucking up as
Mhm.
well.
Maybe,
But
maybe we can deny their palace.
because there's no reason to like AFK on point. If there's like an opportunity to punish
Can we
someone,
go
if they're swapping a spawn and stuff, we should go and see.
So first off, here, like we're on point. We're kind of just waiting here. In this situation, this is where like we can just press tab and look what's going on and like see what they're swapping to. They swap to goats. So like instantly when they swap to goats, we need to be thinking, okay, what do we do now? Like, how are we playing this differently?
They have Zen. We can just be like, if that Zen's close, just people some Zen. Like,
If could we have
We get ready to-
done something here where we set up our Ana like to hide
a nade.
them? 'Cause
Yeah,
they would
maybe.
never ever see that coming right on first fight.
Yeah.
Also
I like
here,
that,
like we
actually.
don't like when we're playing these comps, like our Ana doesn't necessarily have to be on top of our Rhine. Like let's say for example we have point position here, Ana can simply just walk up to here and free heal everyone. Good thing about Ana is she doesn't need to be with the team here. And if we're holding like this, like probably not if we're holding this room, Ana's going to be here. She'd probably be on the like the bottom of the stairs here or behind. But let's say we're holding them in main here. Ana can literally, you can sit here, Boom, if you wanted to.
I like.
Actually,
I didn't like it because Lucio, like a lot of Lucios when we're seeing Ana away, just spam me. So then at some point I
Okay, yeah,
name
okay.
myself
Fair
or
enough.
Lucio. I think like I can play further away and stuff, but I think we were talking about doing shield bash nade combos a lot more. So I was trying to be close so I could do that.
So
So I think that's our plan, right? Going in.
yeah,
this.
okay, that's fine.
So,
Yeah, that's
please,
fine. Yeah. So here, like, I hear Smek say, "All right, let's hold the room," but he says, "Are we ready to speed on them?" Like, there's a doorway here that leads out there. We should never be speeding through a doorway into goats.
I think what Smex wanted to do was to
Go behind them.
Ryan walked past and speed onto their backline,
Oh,
so
okay.
onto their Zen.
I see.
Like we effectively like
Right.
our front line's on their arse and they're like out of
Yeah.
position.
Okay, I see.
I think it would have worked, but I think
think-
instead of we're ready, you had to call just to fucking go.
Yeah,
Asking the
yeah.
question fucks
Okay.
because it was
Yeah.
like it was a microsecond timing that had to be called.
Yeah, yeah. Or like if Smex
we
does.
should all hide if we're doing that too.
Yeah,
right?
if Smex wants to do that, he can just say, right, like, let's hide, let the Reinhardt pass, and then we speed on the Zen, and then everyone knows and we go instantly. Like, the way he says it here is like, oh, let's go, speed through the door. Like, people are like, ah, okay. But we don't even do it because he asked.
We should
So-
be like
so
hugging
we-
the wall and Smex is scouting, and then we do it if we do something like that. Like, we did it the same with the Lucio McCree comp sometimes on Ilias. Like, we all hide, Smex scouts, and then we go, but we need to call that we're going to hide, because here it's just like, we're calling, we're going, but none of us know we're supposed to hide.
Yeah.
Healed me now.
This is, I mean, yeah, this is like a YOLO play from them.
Yeah, hold them in the main
And then because we were like contemplating going, or if it's too late, like they're
And
already.
then we also
on point.
lost position on point, which is
Yeah.
almost unacceptable. Like in these circumstances, like
Yeah,
it's
that's like a major blunder.
Do we
Yeah,
kill
it's
Ryan
nuts.
here if he misses this pin?
Is the
I think.
video playing?
Yeah. I think he fucked up. Like,
No, let's
Mikey
say
said his shield sense was on 10 or something, so he couldn't shield. He got charged.
Is the video playing? Because
It's not playing.
it's
Yeah,
not
it's playing
for me
now.
either.
Playing with me.
It's not
not?
playing
Oh,
for me.
it's- no.
It's like
fuckers.
still where like
Yeah.
you're going into the door. Do I need to refresh?
okay. Try refresh. See what happens.
Okay, sure.
I remember Ryan charged, and if he didn't get someone, he'd
Kill
be like,
Brian.
they already used Zarya bubble on him. They have no Ana, right? So we can just nade and fuck him. Mine's still on the same point.
Do you play pause?
Okay,
Can you see it now?
Mine's
Black screen for me.
16:30.
Mine's just a black
Same.
screen.
1634.
Well, what if I take over and press
Oh.
play?
Okay, mine's playing
Oh.
now.
Oh, I'm in control.
Okay,
now,
let
boy.
me see if I can take control back
I'm in
and see if it works
control.
now.
Oh fucking.
That's a Smex.
No, that's
I can't even get control anymore. What the fuck?
Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, it's because you're fucking trying to steal my fucking visor. You're really fucking it. You need to create your own one day.
Boombot, stop.
You want me to play?
No, give me control back.
You
I don't know how
can't
to.
take it. I'll take it. I've got
can't give,
control now,
I
dude.
can only
I can't
take.
take it from me, Hayes.
I can't.
It's,
Oh,
and you refresh.
Okay, let me refresh.
You didn't even write an S.
Dude, that's an S. Oh, we've fucking jammed it up again, matey. It's
Alright.
on the fucking jam.
No, you need to refresh it. Just everyone who has control other than Hayes, refresh.
Okay, I'll refresh. Should be all yours, mate.
Yeah,
Enjoy
Hayes
it.
is controlling.
Enjoy it, mate.
Fuck, I just left.
Fucking man.
Shit is playing.
GG, voted you over. We fucked it up, actually.
Go next.
Alright, I'm live.
Oh, are you playing it right now?
I'm live, boys.
What do you mean you're live?
Oh shit, we're going live. You haven't done it right though, Hayes.
What do you mean?
You need to go like in the top right. It should say like start session or something. And then there should be like a separate link you need to give us.
Oh yeah, I got it.
No, that's not the right link yet.
It is session link. Share this with your audience.
Yeah.
No, but
that's
look- look-
that's
look
not what
at
you gave us
the-
though. You gave us the same link again.
No, I'll give you the hashtag at the end with the first one.
No,
with
that
the
Yeah,
doesn't-
Okay, look at your link
wrong
and
link.
look
It
what
has to
Chris's
have
one
loads of-
looks like.
Yeah, you need to have it like mine.
Okay,
Like,
hold up.
go
then.
private session, press audio only, press go live, and then there should be a button like says visor.gg. Like I've just made a new live link now, and that's my fucking thing. You see how there's like numbers at the end?
Right, well I've got audio on here though. I don't want audio because you guys already can hear
Yeah.
me.
No, you need to do audio, otherwise it doesn't work. You just have to press it and we mute
Okay,
you
I press
again.
start. It says here.
Session link, share this with your audience. It should be visor.gg/Hayes, then it should have numbers and letters at the
Same
end of it.
fucking link.
Do you know how to copy and
Hayes is
paste?
getting
Is that the
fucking
problem
jammed.
here?
It's the same link, Chris. I'm not fucking retarded.
Yeah,
With
but
all
it probably
due
gives
respect.
us a different link, you know?
I don't know.
Don't know
Like-
what to say. Start session.
Okay, I tell you what. I'm gonna even show you with a simple screenshot to really make things like super fucking easy. For you.
I don't think he has autism.
Well, you say that.
You can't treat your future head coach like that.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's actually right. Okay, so here's a screenshot of how it should look, Hayes. Do you have that?
I have this.
What the? It's because you just do private session, mate. Do private. Take a private session. It'll give you a separate link.
Okay, private session. Go live. Alright, now I got it. Okay.
Right. Fucking sick. Actually, I think your link would have worked, but it just means anyone that searched Hayes and Visor could have watched in. Which, to be fair, it's probably not going to be
Probably
that common a problem.
Don't want to have that.
Yeah, alright, sweet. And then everyone's going to have to mute Hayes in top right because his mic should be working, I think.
Oh, I just mute the whole thing.
Alright, I'm in this spawn. I'm in
Let's
this
take main. Let's take main.
Alright, nice.
Right here, right up.
Shit, dude, we're getting
Oh shit.
Use nothing.
Boom is a fucking gene.
Come on the right, Louis.
I'm
Come on the right, Louis.
boom.
Holy shit, man.
Can't
Oh
wait.
no, I just dislike
Don't
hearing
put
my
me
own
playing
voice.
like a ball.
Can't wait to tutor him.
Right here, shadow, I think.
One low.
In your dreams, dude.
Right,
Yeah.
maybe we can deny their palace.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
we can.
So recap, we just gave him position and fucked up, right?
Yeah,
The
so this,
YOLO
this,
end.
this is what I was curious about. Like, if the Ryan misses Kib here and just pins in, misses Smex as well, we kill him, right?
Mikey had
we
bubble.
yeah, we just straight up kill him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking risky as fuck play by Superplo UK, but I mean it worked, right? Because they don't even have big heals for him with the fucking Zen. So
No,
if
they
he
don't. I
didn't-
think we just turn around and kill him. Like, we nade this guy and kill him. I think this, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
would
if
push
Kib
that.
doesn't die, he E's Chris. 'Cause he hasn't used it yet. So Chris lives as well, and then Varion's out of position,
and he's
and
dead.
they have a Zen. Probably just free win.
Yeah, anyway, they win. It's fine. Whatever.
GG, go next.
They go 100-0 on us, yeah. I
Yeah, they
think.
do. So we're pushing in
Yeah,
here.
they
This-
do really
Proper
good.
fuck us here. Alright.
Feels
So-
bad, man.
So this is where they're holding us in the choke. They're looking for like the stun combo. Pretty good positioning by them. We decided to rotate, which is good.
Yeah, this is a good call for sure. This is a good call.
So now we're in a good position. They go pretty aggro on us. Like, Chris is discorded. We have the. I think we have
This-
pressure on them,
Yeah,
right?
we have such a big advantage. Did you watch how low Ryan goes? Like this is why I think this almost fucking debates us into losing because he goes like. He
Yeah,
goes
look,
over
he's
here.
so low here.
I'm like, let's fucking get him.
And we're
boys.
full.
And
We're
then-
full.
I think maybe we could have turned
we
on
do it
Step
like-
Diva if he didn't wake up.
So
we're
So like
chatting.
this is my thought process against this comp, right? Situations where we get the Rhine low like this, it's good for us to go in on them, but he has Shatter here, and also like we have to think they don't have a lot of sustain. They don't have heals, so
It's hard for him to get back up.
yeah, it's hard for them to get back into the fight. So I like that we're going aggressive here, but you have to also be ready for you to get absolutely nuked against this comp,
Yeah.
Chris, because that's going to happen. You get discorded, you can get absolutely nuked.
This is
So-
kind of like my fault. Like here, I like saw everyone getting low on our teams. I nade us, and then they trance a second after, and I can't nade their trance.
Yeah,
So we get like fucked.
Yeah, before that, like, what I want to say to Chris is, like, in this situation here where we have, like, pressure on the Rhine, don't rely too much on your damage to finish the Rhine off. Like, we do have other damage apart from you, so you can swing. Like, just be very careful, like, with when they have Discord, because you can get bursted pretty easily. So, like, they get Shatter up, which is, yeah, they get it pretty fast. I think, did you miss the Shatter there, or, like, he...
No, the Brig got my shatter.
Oh, okay,
Like,
alright.
The Brig actually, this isn't a joke. The Brig got value because she cancelled my shatter and stunned for their shatter at the exact same stun.
So you pinned a bit out of position here, which is... Oh, I think you tried to counter pin him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
then he
fine,
gets
it's fine,
fucking
it's fine.
boomed. It's
Um,
fucking, like, yeah. And I get killed for it. Fucking typical, dude.
Chris Stefan.
So
Do you not have shield?
what kind of thoughts and playstyle do we want to have against this? Like, what's our general plan? Because this is different to playing against regular goats. They have Zen.
Can we not speed boost into the Zen, which is close? Like,
I don't think it's that simple.
Yeah. No, I think.
I think we play with shield bash nades, right? And like
I think
nano
I think we can still do that. We can still play like
I think Cruz is right though. I think that our wing, like Zappa said this and KG said something similar, where like the team with the Zen wins any fight where you only focus each other's Rhine. The strength of the Moira, or I guess potentially Anna, over the Zen is if you just ignore their shield and go through it.
Go for
And
the Zen.
yeah, like push through them,
yeah.
and then they struggle like way more. It's
I feel
hard
like it's
to
something
do,
we have to
but I
try
think-
and see what happen, like how it
Like, you
goes.
have to do it because I think it's just like you said, like they have so much nuke potential with this Discord.
Yeah.
It was also interesting. You noticed Zappers yesterday said that goats with Zen still beats goats with Anna.
He's always been favoured towards that though, hasn't he? Like that's the
if
nip.
there's
It's the nip
anyone that I
way.
would. Well, the thing is, if there was anyone I would respect when it comes to goats comps, it's the Finnish boys, right? Like, this is their fucking bread and butter. Always has been.
Do you think
and
Eagle?
also-
do you think
also-
Eagle
oh.
are better than the Finns at goats right now?
I mean, no, but maybe. But also look what are Eagle playing right now?
Goats.
Yeah, but what's flexible?
They play all
Zen,
sorts.
right?
They play all sorts of goats.
Yeah, but they saw
They
our
never
comp
play
with
Ana.
The thing is, these guys actually saw our comp with Ana and counter swapped in spawn to Zen. So they also must have a similar line of thinking, right?
Yeah.
It's like hard to read of this because like EU has a favor towards Zen, NA has a favor towards Ana. So I don't know. Like I can only think about it logically and think the strengths of Ana and the strengths of Zen. Yes, I agree that the strengths of Zen are if both teams just purely focus the Rhine, that the Zen team, if they play a bit slower and they get the Rhine shield down and get discords, then I think they win. I think that's why the Zen team wins is if they play the goats comp a little bit slower and play more off discords.
I think
So
we need to
I
like,
do
think
think
how
we-
to counter discords with our Ryan. Like, we need to stop our Ryan taking discords, at the same time forcing their abilities, and then going for a nade or shield bash kind of play.
The only way for me to play against Zen is I need to only swing when there's a Zarya shield on me, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only
I
way
think you
to
like
consistent-
swing, and then you get discord, then you Zarya shield to cleanse it, and you keep swinging, and
Yeah.
then you shield after.
Yeah.
And then you don't get discord because like
And-
a lot of time you get nuked is because there's a discord. So,
Yeah, 100%.
like,
That's actually a go condition for the enemy team is they wait for a discord and that's their commit button. Like, okay, they don't have Zarya shield, their Rhine is discorded. Okay, let's engage now. Stun fucking YOLO in.
yeah,
I think we can do the same. Like we can have 2 win conditions of our comp against theirs, right? We force out the Zarya shields while also playing well with our Zarya shields and Rhine, so that our Rhine doesn't like get discorded and nuked. Like our win conditions can be we force their Zarya shields, we go for a stun nade, or if the Zen is close, we just straight up speed onto the Zen and like hard bash
Yeah.
into them and like play around our nade there.
Having 2 conditions I like that.
we like kamikaze on them.
Kind of, yeah.
Do I like run in and nade the floor?
Yeah, I
Like
think
my
we do.
nade?
I think we have to. Yeah, we just go like 6 people ham into them, nade
Yeah,
the
let's try
floor,
that.
and then like everyone scream a target and just hope we win.
We do like Korean comms, like whoever we're on, we're all on.
Yeah.
And then like mid fight, if we start getting picks, we try and like stabilize. Like if we kill like Zen and someone else, then we're like, let's go help Ana if he's still alive. I'm probably dead, but like if I'm still alive, and it's a good like chance to turn and then like save everyone else
Yeah.
using abilities to sustain and then go again.
Yeah,
You shouldn't be.
Huh?
Don't be dead.
I mean, if we're bashing their face, they're probably running through a Rhine, right? So I don't think I would live after my nade.
It's gotta pop off.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
maybe.
let's move on a bit.
You guys don't have long before scrims, right?
Yeah. So
30 minutes.
we lose this.
Actually, I guess my nade was fine because people were like one. It's just like unlucky timing, nading, and then they trans the second after. So you can't like do anything as Ana.
This is where they had Brigit stun, Rhino, which
So we should have probably tracked the Ryan ult better. Like, we should like if Ryan does a lot, we should call Ryan does a lot, so we're like aware he may have ult. Because I don't think we like called it or like even thought he was near it. You know. Like, I think that's one thing we miss out a lot. It's like calling when people have done a lot, because like sometimes it's hard for like crews or whoever's like helping with ults to know how much like a certain hero does, which doesn't affect us in the battle at all.
Yeah, like if Zarya's farmed a lot on Diva or something, like I have no fucking clue. You know, Smax
Or, like
is
if
the one to be
Sombra
like,
shot
yo,
tanks a lot in like
Yeah.
Sombra comms, or if Ryan swung a lot. Like you can just say small things like X did a lot, X like did a lot to me, Ryan swung on me, like things like this, or like
it's helpful.
small things which like may not necessarily mean you think he has an ult, but it's like, oh yeah, okay, he's gonna be closer to ult in Cruz's mind than he would think otherwise.
Yeah.
So like we could have maybe called that Ryan Shatter, and then Chris and I think it was Kib on Brigida could like looked out for it. But because we didn't call it at all, it's like hard for us. Like we're like talking like, let's go in with Brav, let's set up a Brav, blah 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 blah. Like thinking like what we're doing rather than what they're doing to beat our Grav. So we got like outplayed because he shattered us because we didn't think of the outplay, so we didn't call it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and especially like an all cycle game, like things like this are really important because like if we like fucked our shadow, we could have like snowballed the point around and like capped and come back. So.
Right. Let's have a look here.
I think the fight we lost. I think when they started to get ults like Grav, when I saw they went to ruins, I should have already like rotated. Like Cruz can stay because he has trans worst case. Like I was thinking about this fight, which we
So
lost.
I actually told you to go top right at ruins, but
Yeah, I think
the
ruins
best
is trash. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so I didn't actually mean ruins. To be fair, I meant.
I think
I'll show you where I meant when you wanted you to play. Hang on, when I go back. A bit.
I think Smek said go ruins, so I just went there.
So I think that when we're playing this, best positioning here for our Ana Zen is
Stairs.
I think somewhere here, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
So they speed on
This
us.
position here, you don't really have great line of sights, and this position here, they can speed on you easily. So I think it's not ideal for us to have our Ana Lucio here, but I think this is the only place we can play. Thing is here, like this is about like everyone on our team knowing where our Ana Lucio are playing. Because if our Ana Lucio are playing here, our Winston can't play here. Our Winston can't play here. Our Winston can't play like on this side. Our Winston D.Va need to play in positions where they know they can get heals, or at least when they're out of line of sight, they need to know where they're not going to get heals and where they can. So this is about like us. Boom, you saying like, okay, we're going to walk in. Ana Lucio are going to play here. You're going to say, okay, play around my line of sights when I'm in this position here. And our tanks and everyone else should know that, and Kib should know that.
Yeah, I think like first fights is pretty easy to do that, but like when I'm like trying to think of ults and stuff as well, it like becomes way more like sometimes I'll forget to do it.
This didn't actually work out that bad, honestly.
I mean, you don't understand
What
how
happened to
often
Kib
I was
there?
standing up here. Like I just kept getting booped and shot for
Yeah,
2 minutes. It was like fucking.
Oh,
They
okay.
just keep
boots
fucking
me,
being-
D.Va shifts me, cooldown, Zarya right clicks me, Lucio boops me again,
Right, so yeah, okay.
and the angle's
Kib,
like
you
pretty
watching?
trash.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, like, I don't think you need to be this close, honestly. When we're not doing anything. Actually, I think, yeah, I don't think you actually need to be this close. I think, so let's say our Ana Lucio are playing here. They have to play on point, right? So our tanks can play like somewhere like in front where they can pressure and take some damage. Maybe you can like play on this corner here and just left click into them. Their Ryan's going to be looking like their Ryan's going to be, let's say our tanks are playing here. You're on this side, like just shooting from like, I don't know, behind this pole or like around the corner here. Their Ryan's going to be looking towards this way, right? So you can just like left click on the side, just be annoying. And we're just farming nano. Like we're just farming nano. If you see an opportunity where you can get like value from doing something, then sure, go ahead. But don't feel like you need to be like really close here.
Yeah.
Because look here, you're walking forward. Zarya is like shooting you, and yes, you die. Like maybe you shouldn't have died here. Basically, like you should never die against this comp.
I mean, if he had my healing, he probably would live right, but I got booted by Lucio like a second before, so I couldn't even see anyone. From
Only
his
our
position.
tanks should be the ones farming nano. And also,
Yeah, you should be like
Smex-
looking for a flank or like that's our 2 DPS's job, right? Like getting in a sick position to go for like.
So Smex is in a decent position here. This is risky what he does here. Like the D.Va, it's a bit risky, but it's okay. Like he kills their D.Va.
Look at my life. I'm just getting right.
So Kib is back. Kib right clicks the tank. Like doesn't get any value from it. It's fine. Like he forces shield. He eases back in. Here we have nano, right? We go in with nano. We hit a nade. They have grav. We're still getting good value here. We're still in good positions. Kill the Lucio.
We're like 6v4 right now. And we
We're
lose it.
6v4.
This
Oh,
is
I
actually,
think I'm fed.
So
this
Mikey
is my
dies.
fault, I think.
D.Va bombs.
I'm fed.
We're like
That's my fault.
6v2 now.
So right, okay. So number one, like this is going to be much better if we have our Ana Lucio here, just because we have more consistent healing. Like it's
Yeah,
hard
I went the wrong
hard for us
way.
to heal here because like we're getting pressured by like Lucio spam, Moira spam. It's like this is going to be a better situation if we have Ana Lucio here, but I want to see what exactly happens. So we kill the Lucio. I also want. Wait, can I just look at our engage first with the nano engage?
I think we get the Brig low.
They like grabbed us.
Oh, we
so...
we insta-kill the brig, which is good.
Yeah.
They grab us, like Mikey takes a lot of damage.
Guess
You get
ours-
booped pretty hard. We kill the Lucio still. So now we're 6v4. We're 6v4. They're Moira ulting,
This
and
is all about
so this is actually a perfect situation of where we've killed two.
Stabilize. Cool.
We've killed two. We just stabilize now.
Mhm.
We're gonna win the fight here. We just stabilize. We kill two. This is where this is where we need to recognize they're inside. Yes, the Zarya is outside. Like inside of here is their ground. We're not going inside there unless we're like 6v2. The Zarya and D.Va are on our position now, so we just say, okay, like let's stabilize a bit and then force the Zarya D.Va, because they only have Moira heals there. Brig's dead, Lucio's dead. Kib goes in. Mikey rushes this EMP a bit, or he gets a bit. Oh, the Ryan swung him. Oh, the Ryan hit him twice. Okay, so it's a misplay from
I think it was a misplay from Mikey and me. Like, I think I was like trying to heal Mikey, and then I saw a D.Va. I'm like, shit, I have to go forward. And then I like didn't reach the corner and landed in the face. So I fed. And Mikey died
I see what Mikey was doing. Mikey was trying to farm the EMP here.
I mean, he got like randomly hit out.
So I know what this is. I know what this is. This is Mikey being like too urgent to make this play. He wants to like close this fight out instantly here. All he needs to say here, Mikey's like close to EMP. All he needs to say to the team is, okay guys, I'm 5 from EMP, play slow. Let's farm EMP and win. That's all we need to do here, honestly. All we have to do, Mikey plays a bit slower. We farm EMP, we EMP, we win the fight. I think that's how we win. It's actually that simple. We killed 2, we don't go inside. Mikey calls farm, like, I'm close to EMP, let's farm it and win. And that's what we do.
We still win this fight, right?
No,
or
we
do
lose
we
it.
lose? Oh, Shadow after.
See, I get greedy here as well because I can ult, but in my head, I'd killed 5 people, so I was like, well, surely if I die,
Yeah,
we'd still
yeah,
win the
yeah.
fight. The thing is, even if I had ulted, I'm not even sure.
Anyway,
we'd win the
we lose this purely off being too urgent.
fight. Yeah, not enough patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
We just need cool regroup after we get picks.
So
Sustain.
Mikey, that's something that's like really important. Like if we're close to EMP, you can just literally, in this situation, we killed 2. You're close to EMP, you can literally just say, play slow, guys. I have EMP in 5. Let me farm it, and we win the fight. Every opportunity we can, be patient, play around ults.
I think I nanoed Chris his ult here. Do you think that's like worth it? Like, it does a lot of damage if it's nanoed, right?
Let me see.
It'll do a shit ton of damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fine.
'cause
Like,
I saw
yeah,
it like
it's
ulting
good.
anyway,
It's
and I was
good.
like, I don't really know the nano. Like, I guess.
I think
nanoing Chris
I think
is
it's
fine.
really fine. Yeah.
And then I guess he's nanoed after as well.
Only other
so-
person you nano is like Doomfist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
guess.
this map. I was like 4 gold medals. Like, I did like a lot of damage this
Yeah.
map with the.
Oh, they like kamikazed on me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But we should have won this
Moira-
first fight anyway. We should have won the first fight.
This is what
Like
Eagle
this
are so
this is
fucking
because
good at
you
doing.
like you like what I want you to do, Boom and Cruz, is like just pick a position you want to play in. Like in this situation, like this is your position you play in, and every time we just go here.
Okay.
yeah, we should cool with Anna as sightlines. Or like, that's why I like, cause like, let's play around this corner. Like, it's less so against goats. But like, when it was like, Mercy Zen, and you like test payload corners, like, people calling the corner you want to play on is like really important because everyone knows that's your sightline. Like, we should establish our sightline, and like, if you go around corners, you know you don't have help of half your team. So it needs to be for a really good reason, or you don't do it.
All right. So eventually we
What
win.
the fuck is that smell, dude? Oh,
So eventually we win. This is where we're going. I'm fine with doing this as well. Like this, we should be doing this. We're still pushing payload. We're still forcing goats in a shitty situation where we're like brawling. We clean them up.
holy shit, that fucking stinks.
Smokes gets fucked.
Oh, this, not this one. After this, I think I baited people by saying 3 and point because I wanted the sight line, but we should be like holding this right door, like especially on this map. After we win this fight, I think it is. Everyone should like Sombra, Doomfist, and Winston
Yeah,
for
I
sure
think
should
I
be
was
really
too,
close.
I was way too slow on the rotation.
Wait, sorry, what?
If this is the map I'm thinking
Sorry,
of, I think it's my fault.
yeah, what were you talking about?
So that once we
I
snowball
remember
this,
what
we
happened
need to go to their door.
Yeah, like we win this fight. I like kind of baited this because I wanted 3 and points. So I'd be able to see the door, but it was like barely out of time. So people should just push forward. Cruz should stay point, and we should like hold the door.
I'm
Like-
fine with us engaging like this, for example. We just overextended a bit too much.
I'm
Kib.
on about the next fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think
Oh, fair enough.
like a minute.
Like it'll be more obvious after we win this. Like we do really good here. Like we win.
Yeah, so
here we
this,
should be holding the door.
Yeah, I should
like,
be. Yeah,
I-
should be on them right
baited-
now.
Yeah, this is where we
people by
have.
saying
We
3 and
okay.
points,
So
but-
let me go to the bird's eye POV so I can illustrate. Right. So here we have Nano. Like this. These are the position. I think these are the positions we should have. Sometimes, Boom, I think it's actually okay for you to go like super aggro with the Ana. Like let's say if
Maybe
here,
I can,
let's
like,
see here.
choose close to, right?
Yeah, let's say here we have a plan like we're going to engage on the doorway here. You can literally be stood here. I don't know where Chris could be. Chris could be on top.
I should be above because we have Nano. I'll kill the McCree here, guaranteed.
Yeah, like
I can like try kamikaze nade sometimes.
yeah, like that's what I'm talking about here. You can literally kamikaze nade into them.
I'll
Like
try
we
that
win this
for-
fight if
for
you hit a
Tesla.
nade here. Like we can say here like I'm close to Nano. Like let's set up positionings on the choke like to engage. Cruz can sit on payload here. You can go kamikaze nade here. You can sit here like be ready to like jump in nade, and we just hard engage the door like with Nano.
I know a good spot to kamikaze here. Like on the, you can see it like the edge of a wall above the right door.
Here, yeah.
It's like a little spot you can literally like drop
Just-
on top of the door, and then bam, nade and
Yeah.
Like here was awkward because I was like 2% off, but I couldn't get Nano as well. But we should all be close already. Like look at their positions.
It's
They're,
just
they're
way
already
too
walking out.
slow.
You know.
Yeah.
This is
Like
fucking-
we should be setting up, like assuming they're gonna walk out right door. If they walk out left with this comp, then it's just easy, even if we're set up on right door.
So what? Kib
I mean,
gets
if-
forced out, and then like this is already like a situation where it's like 50-50 if we win or not. Like the fight's pretty split.
Yeah, but this is all because we gave them position. Like
Yeah,
they
it's
got
just-
a favorable
it's just
fight.
like, if
Yeah.
our brains turn on like 2 to 3
Okay,
seconds
in
quicker, then
in
it's
a
all
time like this, like I know in United we did it, and then I can't remember in Fusion we kind of do it. We like say spawn camp, or like in United we said like cyclone or whatever.
Cyclone,
the
yeah.
fuck
Oh, I
it
remember that.
was.
Yeah.
Like
Cyclone,
we just need a call, and everyone knows
Yeah,
we.
just
Oh,
go-
we're going set up. We're pushing
Yeah.
up. You know, like because we don't really do that. We just kind of like shit happens sometimes. You know, we're never
Yeah,
like push
yeah.
forward, set up. Like we need like maybe Chris can do it because he's
Yeah, it should be
like the leader of it. We can just call it, and then everyone should know. Oh, we push up and set up, and then if no one's talking, then someone can be like, when they come out this choke, we engage here, or like something really basic, because we don't have time to talk about every map where we want to engage. So if someone just does it in game, in like downtime in comms, then it's like really useful.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, will it be on TeamSpeak? Because I'm pretty sure on Max.
Yeah, it will be on TeamSpeak.
Oh, get fucked good.
Yes. That's a GG already.
Maybe this TeamSpeak works for you.
Doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have to be on TeamSpeak. Like we have a TeamSpeak server, but it doesn't have to be on there. Like we can do it on something else.
Kib's Max fucked on TeamSpeak.
He
Don't
just fails
know
the
why.
trial for deafening everyone.
Yeah, let's look at the first defense quickly, and then I think we'll call it.
So I think
It's
this is
really
I
like
think the first time went really well,
Yeah.
right? Like we rotated well in Bimbox.
Yeah,
I think.
everything else,
Yeah.
everything was clean here up
I think
until
we-
the
yeah, I think we were
super
playing
close
well.
game.
I think
Nuts
the
as
fight we
a shatter.
lost, like we got shattered, but I
Yeah,
think
5-man
Cruz could
shatter.
have maybe rotated a little.
Good,
check the order now.
good rotation here. Like we need to be faster about it, a bit faster about this though with this comp. When we
No,
see
I
them
think
drop,
it's fine. If we drop too early when they drop, they just then go on the
Yeah,
support,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
we need
yeah.
to like
It's
wait
fine.
till they go upstairs and hope our tanks delay them long enough.
yeah, just needs to be ready for it.
Also, the reason why it was so slow will be fast next time is we thought that they could jump the gap. Someone called they could jump the gap, so we were running back to go down the stairs. You know.
Can they jump the gap there?
Yeah, someone
they
called.
I don't
No,
remember.
I don't think they can, but like for some, we thought they were going to do it. Someone like I think it was
I think Smex got
I
there.
Mex called they were jumping the gap or something like that.
This first fight was perfect, I think. Like, I
Yeah, it
think
was
someone
really
called
clean.
to pressure
Yeah.
them when they come out as well. Like, course like that are really good. Then next fight, we know we're going to go with Nano, and someone called let's do it when they come out of the store. Like, course like setting up
Yeah,
plays
I
like
think
this, someone always needs to do it. It needs to be Winston,
Chris was
either
being-
Diva Bomb,
Yeah,
Sombra,
Chris was being good with
Doofus,
doing this.
or
this-
me
this-
calling a nade. Like, one of us needs to do it. If no one else is doing it, just
I
step
think
up.
actually with the nanos, it's like really good if Chris just does it because it's
Yeah, I
like
always try to.
yeah, he can just
Yeah.
dictate how we play the
Like,
fight.
these
This is-
fights are like examples of us doing good.
So here, I don't know if we actually need to use
I
both.
don't think we need. I don't
think we need to use both.
P.
I think,
I think
we
it's
we
safe.
we use no. I think we use nano.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah,
I think we use nano first.
Yeah, because it's gonna build quicker.
Or do we? Do we?
Or well, I mean, if you EMP here, it's a guaranteed
farm
wipe,
another
but you
EMP,
don't need
can't you?
nano. And then yeah, because the thing is,
Like-
if we nano, we already have all the other ults anyway. It'd be better to use EMP, then wipe them with the not as good ults, then you EMP again. I think would be the smarter choice.
Let's see how the ult cycle works after this, because if
So-
both our ults come up before
I
we
actually-
use them again, it's fine.
I actually
But-
think that against this comp, like we always have to have either one nano up or EMP up. I don't think we can use them both at the same time. I think the other ults, like these are the two most important ults in the comp, and the other ults are the ones you supplement with like the main ones. So like
Maybe a better order would be EMP, and then Chris uses his ult if we need to,
Yeah,
and
so-
then we nano to get Chris's ult back for the next fight.
So this is a good example of what we can do here. Like, let's make a rule. Like, let's try not to use both these at the same time. Let's try supplement. So let's, for example, here a good plan. What we can do is, we can say here, how about we do? So there's two options. We can do Sombra ult and potentially a Winston ult. That could be a good combo because then like we can farm the Winston ult again with the nano next time. That could be a pretty good combo. So we use Sombra, Winston ult if we need to. And then the next fight, we still have the nano boost. We don't have Winston ult. So then we can use the nano on the Winston. Winston farms ult in the process. And we can potentially commit some other ults like Zen ult or Doomfist ult.
Yeah, that sounds the most efficient way of doing it for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I want us to do. I want us to be
you
smart
think
about
we should
about
never
rotating our cooldowns.
Like,
Sorry?
I think sometimes like EMP and nano Winston's pretty good.
I don't think it's necessary though.
It's really good. It's a guaranteed fight win.
Yeah, of course.
For me, it's like a Diva Bomb EMP is better, and it gets more.
I guess it like depends. Like, if
Like-
we only need to win one fight
So
or it's one,
I
then we can.
I think we need to
But
think about it this
depending-
way. Like these two ults are the most important, so like we can't use them in correlation with each other. I think we have to use them separately. We have to use them
I
into
think
two different fights.
Me nano boosted jumping into 6 EMP targets is going to kill them anyway. I don't
Yeah,
need to be
yeah,
nano
yeah.
for it to work.
Like think about it. It's not only you jumping in. We have Zen Discord, Zen ults flying in, Mikey's EMPing. Like that's already a lot. Like
yeah, shit's going to
we just focused on a target. Like Kib's coming in, Smex is coming in. We're going ham here. EMP is like a lot against their comp. Their comp is all about abilities, and if we EMP, like Zarya's already 200 HP, we can just focus them down. Honestly,
I think like
we don't need to use
maybe
both of these.
This way can work, but I think another way of thinking about ults is like we need to like try and refresh Chris's ult as much as possible because isn't
Yeah.
Winston ult also a free win?
Yeah.
So we could do it this
It's
way,
not necessarily a 3-win. It's
or we can use our
it's a
ults
big
to make sure Chris
disruptor.
has ult, and when Chris has his ult, we build our ults again.
yeah.
Like you can cycle it like that, I guess, slightly differently. Like
hmm
play around Chris's ult instead of playing around EMP and Nano.
Yeah.
But I guess we can do EMP like on something like defense. I guess EMP like your order is like probably better. But like on some other situations, I think maybe it's more important to get Chris's ult than arrows. So if we like EMP Nano Chris, so he goes from 20% to have ult next fight, that's pretty worth. Like maybe situation we just use our ults depending on if like Chris already has ult, it's a waste for me to nano him and us to EMP because we're building Chris's
Nothing.
ult when he already has it. So it's like
Yeah.
we're wasting ults there. Like we could have just used Chris's ult and then use them, and Chris gets his ult again, and then that order's better.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because I think Winston ults like maybe EMP is slightly better than Winston against goats, but
Yeah,
Winston
it
is
is
also
for sure,
like
dude.
free win some fights. You know, when Chris
Okay.
is fucking swinging around, you know,
You know,
it's one of the other most important ults in that comp. So I guess EMP and Nano is like not something we should do very often, if ever. But if it's to build Chris's ult, it's sometimes worth, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think if we ever-
Personally,
at
I
least-
think. Go on.
if we have Winston and Nano, let me Winston first. Just like
Yeah, we should
by
never
default,
nano
for
you
sure.
unless I'm like nanoing your Winston if a fight's
keep
going
you
like
up
just
or
shit and we need to count
That could
points.
potentially just win a fight, like Nano Winston ult.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to judge it. Like, if it's always going to win the fight anyway, I'm just wasting nano.
Yeah, the
But
thing
if
is,
the fight's
it's like-
going to shit and I
With-
save him,
Nano
Yeah.
Winston should be a winning combo, and then also you can combo EMP Diva Bomb for a winning combo, and then you have two combos which you can kind of build and
yeah,
cycle.
I mean,
But the problem is Nano and Winston also are like their own separate cycles, so it's like
yeah,
it's
Like,
fucking
I-
complicated to
do
think
we have
about.
to go now?
it's pretty complicated. Yeah, maybe.
So
But I guess
one last thing.
I've always the most important, so we shouldn't stack them as much.
I personally think like with this comp we have to be smart about like cycling our ults. So using the Nano and the Sombra ult in one fight is like it's going to be hard for us to win the next fight essentially. So I think the way we look at it is Nano boost and Sombra ult are not to be used in the same fight. How we play it is we're smart about using the Sombra ult and the Winston ult together. Potentially Sombra and Diva Bomb together, and like basically the Nano boost and the Sombra ult are the two primary ults, and then every other ult is like secondary. So what we do every fight, we choose a primary ult to use, and then we choose the secondary ult that we're supplementing like the primary one with, and that's how we're going to win the fight. Because it should only really take one of the primary ults to win a fight
Yeah.
against this comp.
I guess like EMP can come over a lot, but me and Chris need to make sure we cycle as much as possible within the other cycles, like EMP, Diva Bomb. Like
Yeah.
it's just like games where we do
Yeah.
really well is when I'm nanoing Chris one fight and then he's Winston in the next, and we're nanoing him again, he gets it back. Like if you get that cycle up, it's like fucking OP.
I think
As
what
long as
we'll-
you're not like
yeah.
EMPing at the same time, I guess.
I think what
Or
we'll find
them.
with this comp is when we get this ult rotation down, we'll be fucking sick at the comp. I think that's what
Yeah.
we'll notice. Like when we understand the patience and like when we understand like how we have to play with our ultimates, I think we'll be good at this comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.